So when we last left off, you guys made your saddened return from the Alabaster ruins, and well, two of you decided to go off and chase a dedicated salesman who apparently ran off with a possibly legendary artifact. Because, yeah, giving keys to a Pontiac to some podunk hobo to watch your parking spot was a great idea. But
Not what I wanted.
you got a horse. And
Yeah.
where did Will go? Feck.
He fell into a pit.
He's roaming while playing. He's just out in the desert with a cell phone doing this.
Done worse.
Yeah, he could have been driving.
Ah, okay. Alright, well, hell, should probably wait till he gets here, because no, he was here for this. And let's see. But, on to more pressing matters, you discovered that the city has still been under some sort of attack. Multiple buildings being leveled to the ground using some sort of Residium compound. After doing some actual Wolverine-style investigation, you were able to discern that the Residium is actually from the city itself, and that they're somehow getting a hold of it. You were able to track down a small section of the warehouse district where you believed it was being held, and were able to actually find a building that had a rather odd aura and a forget-me-now spell placed over the doorway. Once inside, you battled some of presumably Abgor's forces, making a joyful return to the Nilbog that Ynit favors, and coming across a beast of ill omen, who promptly walked away. And I do believe that's it. Oh wow, he's not even in roll 20. His internet died.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have to communicate by letter.
Alright. Well, makes it a little more awkward, but alright. You guys I assume you guys would eventually move out of the warehouse and then into the main thoroughfare, carrying now your bountiful re-stolen assets. And so, what would you guys like to do?
We should go and find that dog. He's obviously still around here somewhere, right? I mean,
Well, when you last saw him, he literally walked into the small shadow of one of the boxes and then just disappeared.
oh, so he had like a doggy door on the wall. Okay, so we just need some treats. Do you have any treats?
Unfortunately, you do not know much of what it desires. Though, speaking of that, you guys are getting very tired. Like,
I've been there.
yeah, it is the next day. You guys are basically pushing fatigue at this point.
Okay, let's go find the bird and then go to bed.
I mean, well, at this point, Armax, you would have already returned, finding it fruitless, your constant endeavors to try and locate this individual. What you basically come down to is, the second you left, he sold everything he had, including that, and just made bank. Being able to generate an infinite amount of a resource is actually pretty valuable. Last they heard, he was heading east to some other town to live like a noble. Right. But that all said, the two of you return to your basic domicile. Your 10 by 10, almost a hole in the wall, except you can stick your window out and hit it. And thus, The night passes and the new day begins. Basically. Alright.
What to do? What to do?
Basically comes down to it. What would you guys like? What would you guys want to do?
Well, I guess we go to what's his face and tell him we found those nail bugs and stuff in his warehouse. I mean, do we find any more information about them doing the bombings? I mean, we don't really have anything else, do we?
You guys investigated the site pretty well, and you basically came down to they were somehow using the beast to supplement refining the Residium, essentially infusing a brand of chaos into it, or ill fortune. That's why
you know anything about that?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn.
Like, you know that it's... Well, you know what? Fuck it. Give me an arcane check. Okay, you basically...
Fuck.
You basically came to the realization that that's the reason why all the blasts were so clean. They weren't actually exploding. They were just kind of causing a massive ill fortune onto the building.
It's like 3 Las Vegases imploded.
Basically. I mean,
Okay.
you know chaos to be a very powerful force, Armax. It's theoretically possible, but you wouldn't really know much more than what you were told from Unit and so on.
I'm trying to think what else we need to do. I mean, other than checking on why the town's blowing up, I don't think we really had anything else to do. I mean, does the bird have anything he wants to do other than find his? Yeah.
Outside of hire a bounty hunter, no.
Wouldn't they just hire you guys?
Look, everyone outsources. Although that would be amazing to be able to. That'd just be a Mobius strip of money.
No. No.
Okay. You can't create your own quest.
That was fun.
Yeah,
We can always go,
basically it's the next day.
Alright, yeah, so how about we report and see if we can find anything, if they've got any leads.
Alright, who are you going
Yeah.
Who was our boss?
to?
The Duchess?
I mean,
Yeah,
No,
let's go.
who's the guy we talked to just before to tell us about the explosions? I don't remember who we talked to.
oh, the head of the Northern Gate.
The fist guy?
Yeah, the man called Fist.
Yeah, that guy.
He's not our boss.
No.
No, I didn't say it was our boss. He's just the guy who tasked us with finding information. Or, well, we said we wanted to look for information, and we found
Yeah.
some.
I mean, you basically came up to him, told him the problem he already knew, and he just told you to go away, and you solved the problem.
Yeah, how about we could, what about the bird guy? Was he our boss?
That's you.
Horace? No, honestly, you don't really have any sort of direct line of employment. You've basically just sort of reported up and tried to solve what you
I'm
can.
pretty sure the Duchess would be, if anyone, would be considered our boss because
That is correct.
our badge power comes straight from her.
What? Do we want to go to the Duchess and see if she has anything for us to do, or do we just want to find like a job board?
I'm sure that the Duchess has a job board nearby. I mean,
Okay,
We could go there and just at least report that you found a hellspawn that was making explosives in the city limits.
Is that what that ritual? Have we figured out what this ritual was for and why the dog was here?
It was basically to supplement the refining of Residium.
Okay.
They were infusing chaos into it.
Okay.
The good news is this means that they don't really have any control over any refineries.
Yeah, if their operation was right here, then that luckily means that we ended it.
Or at least just one.
Hmm.
But if we did end their stuff right here, this means that they'll probably start going after other locations.
Which is something we could tell Fist.
Wait, okay. They're infusing chaos into stuff, so that's chaos. And then we have Fist, who could be the claw. Is this Go-Go Gadget, Inspector Gadget shit?
I can honestly say I was waiting for Chief Quimby to show up and give us a letter.
Okay, first off, now I have to destroy an NPC just so that doesn't become full circle.
But we're also chasing a
Oh
dog.
God, was there a Chief Quimby?
Look, I didn't see it, alright? This is basically how all the cards went because of you guys.
Where is Penny?
Wait, who has the computer book?
Go, Gadget, blood right.
Oh, fuck, there is a computer book.
Your D&D game is a really long episode of Inspector Gadget.
Oh wait, is the Duchess Penny?
No.
No, join along.
Who's Gadget?
Wait, no, I want to know who... Is that... what's the name of... Brain. Who's Brain? Was that Brain that just got away from us?
God, Brain got OP.
Okay, where you guys want to go?
What else did
There's
we
a
find?
Gadget mobile.
Just so I'm caught up.
I'm sorry, say again?
What else did we find treasure-wise? So I'm caught up.
Basically a lot of
Oh, I see.
gemstones and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I got it.
The big things were the Potion of Healing, the Spell Scroll of Spike Growth, and the Leather Armor.
Okay.
Yeah, a bunch of gems and gems.
Do we have a place we could sell a lot of these gems we know we're not going to use?
I mean, you
Wait,
have been...
We could do that. Didn't we sell some gems at that shop in where I sold the coral armor and things?
Like, you've basically been selling gems everywhere. Like, they're between different jewelers, masoners. Like,
Okay.
gemstones are not super rare, but difficult to get a hold of, especially with the current trade embargoes. So you can basically just sell them whole price unless you're trying to get something from them.
Oh, okay. I mean, just looking at that armor, I did realize I do need to find a way to purchase better armor or find better armor. I only have an armor class of 16, which is rough.
We did find some money too.
Yeah, I did see that, but I don't think it's enough for good armor. That's okay. We can put that off till later. I've been surviving till now.
Can you wear a medium or just light?
I think he's just light.
Because we could get some studded leather armor easy, I think.
Yeah, no. Basically, if it's in the PHB, just run it by me, and you can probably find it here. This is actually a pretty well-stocked city. It's when you go for custom stuff that it's just like you're gonna have, like, there's gonna be some interesting things.
Well, we have to pick up your weapons. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, I have to go by the weapon shop and pick up some weapons that I ordered.
All right.
Well, we could go do that, and then while we're there, pick up a better set of armor.
Yeah, we'll see what they got. Okay.
All right.
I guess
All right,
that's
let's
where
go.
first.
All right. Um,
A shopping episode.
yeah. Right. I presume you all are going to get a bite to eat before you leave,
Yes.
because all of you were out late last night, and it's 2 silver for a decent meal.
Yeah.
Um, Can I spend 4 silver and get some donuts? Lots of donuts.
For gold, you can get sugary baked goods.
Okay, 1 gold. Got it.
All right. So mark that all off for you guys, and well, returning to the main square. Returning to the main square, you then take a sharp right and go down to TTSS that Bran actually investigated into.
Oh, Tinker Tailor or something.
Tinkers and
Soldiers,
tailors
spies.
for soldiers and spies.
I don't see the map, so I was trying to remember what it.
I have far too much fun with unique names. All right. Yeah, entering in.
Admit it, we all have wanted to do a play on that title.
The rest will still go to loading ready run, but Bran and the rest of you, as you enter into the well-worn sort of workshop area, you are again accosted with the scent of smoke and ash, and coming in, you just hear the loud clicking of different gears and banging of different irons, as this merchant's guild is what you can basically equate it to, is hard at work doing a myriad of different things. Some of them are repairing armor, some of them are forging weapons. Chuck claimed it.
Okay. Anyway, they're forging armor.
Yeah, they're basically going off like, yeah, tongue tied. They're basically doing what they need to do to keep the city stocked, armored, shiny, and a little bit crazed. There is currently the same dwarf that you met last time with the sort of short white hair, stubby sort of red drunken nose. Like one long burn scar on his right side, just sitting by the front desk reading through some book.
He's the one that I ordered from, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to walk up to him. Excuse me.
Huh? Oh, I remember you. I remember you. You wanted that
Yes.
weird thing.
Yes, I'm Bran the Blood Hunter. This is Yanit the Sword Caller, and this is Chuck the Bugbear. Owlbear? What was it? How did we call it?
Chuck's currently not here right now.
But he is now a bear.
Chuck the Owlbear. And you're bird man.
And I'm Aramax.
And I am not paid enough to give a crap. So, I presume you're here to pick up?
Yes, please.
Alright. He sort of jumps off his chair and walks into the back room, and you can see him actually pull out this small leathered case out of like these almost like mail slots, kind of. He pulls one out, brings it over to the corner, and opens it up, doing the Pulp Fiction click, lights flashing. And inside this good 4-foot long case is your silvered rapier, and to the rest of you, you see a weird sort of long metal chain with a cast iron black ball on one end, and on the other a sort of like almost like a scythe edge, kind of.
So, yeah.
I don't know what you're going to be doing with them, but just don't do it anywhere near us, eh?
I certainly hope not.
I'm trying to picture this ball and scythe thing.
It's a ninja weapon.
It's called a Saragama.
For some reason, I'm picturing Go-Go from Kill Bill.
I think that is it, actually. This is just very short. This is like 5 foot length.
Neat.
Yeah, and for you, Will, it's a silvered rapier, standard issue, and your, as it's been named, unique weapon. It basically functions as both a scythe and a mace, but it has the reach property.
Okay.
It does, however, come with the downside of it needing to be a two-handed weapon. essentially each one needed to be held in each hand.
Right.
Right. So the dwarf sort of like lets you take all the stuff, closes the case, puts it back, and goes. So, is there anything else I can be helping you with?
Yes. If you could show me what you have in the way of armor, I could use some better.
Ah, okay. We don't exactly have much now, unless you're looking for a full set of plate. Might still. Give me a sec. He's gonna walk back into the. He's actually gonna go into the back room, just start fiddling stuff. You hear different sort of things, or clangor and crashing. You hear some low, muffled swearing. You can even see at one point a helmet falls off something, rolls around, does the very slow stop. He runs over, picks it up, and throws it to the other side. Right, coming back, he sort of he rolls out this sort of mannequin, which is wearing what appears to be very similar to what Unit has, which is studded leather armor, but it's made of a very dark leather, and even the bands on it seem to be almost charred a little. This is about the only thing we got in your size, Elfie.
Does it look better than my armor?
It is functionally studded leather armor. So yeah, it does have more plating every so often. It does have rivets as opposed to ties.
Yeah, I mean, I am currently wearing studded leather.
Oh, I thought you were wearing regular leather.
That's what I thought too.
I'm wearing studded leather armor. I can wear medium.
Oh, you can get better armor though.
Oh. It's... The dwarf, meta hearing that, says, okay, hold on. Just rolls it back out. It's like, just for you. I got it. He's going to once again roll out something else, and you can see this sort of light tan, sort of like gunmetal gray sort of armor with helmet, gauntlets, and all. But it has, instead of having these large plates that are everywhere, it has like these small scales that are overlapping on each other. And even then, seeing him push it out, you can just sort of hear it jingle and jangle. Only got the one, but it's a set of chain. Scale. Our last set of scale mail. Last guy who ordered it didn't come back for it.
How much?
Yeah, for this, we're asking 75 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, he's going to push this. He's going to push it out closer to you and actually help you get fitted into it and just tighten certain straps so it's, nice and snug. Like the dwarven metal equivalent of a tailor job. Yep. Unfortunately, it's a prison tailor.
Can I sell him my studded leather armor since I won't be needing it?
He sort of just takes a look at it and sees the dings, the cuts, the scrapes, the gnarls, and just like,
I also offer him my leather armor, which is less tattered because I don't get hit.
No, but you have taken a few AoEs. Oh,
Windows is not like you.
Windows update?
Yep, oh.
2 Windows updates.
Well, we can always be using a little extra scrap.
How many updates do you have on this thing?
I can offer you, maybe 10 gold pieces? For the 2?
For the 2?
Well, not only are these custom, my friend, they're also... I'm doing the wrong voice. Not only are these custom, but they're ding, scrap. It'll cost us more just to repair them. We're basically just going to have to strip them down into scraps.
I'm okay with that for on my side again. Mine's just a piece of leather. It's
It's all we can afford to give, I'm afraid.
All right.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
He takes the 2 sets from you and actually throws them into like this heap of other sort of mishandled and misshapen items and devices, and then just you basically just retracts it from the gold you were about to pay.
Split 5 and 5.
oh, you can have the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, basically just made the purchase a little cheaper. Well, if there's nothing else I can help you with, I'm gonna need to go get the scrapping. Eh?
How much is it again?
Is what?
How much was it again? Were you gonna buy this armor? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 75.
Were you paying
Although-
for that, or are we taking that out of the? What?
It was 75, but then with selling your armors back, it becomes 65.
Okay. Do we want to take that out of the group,
Will?
or?
Oh, he's handling his messages right now.
I am.
Oh. Right.
I took it out of my personal fund.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what we needed to know. Alright. Well, he's basically giving you the, he's basically giving you the, if you're not here to pay for anything, you're free to leave now kind of spiel.
Okay.
It's like,
Fine. Jeez.
no, not indignantly. It's just like, is there anything else I can help you with? Because
I
there's a
got
few
you.
other things that need to be taken care of. It's... Alright. Alright. So nothing else you guys want to try and do?
Not that I think.
Alright. So, what is your next objective? Or your next destination, I should say.
Well, sleep.
What?
Did we sleep yet?
Yes, it's the next day.
I didn't know if we slept. Okay. Well, I guess we look for a job board. If not, head for the see if we can see the Duchess.
Those are in 2 very distinct different directions. So, what are you going to try and do? Because, thankfully, Chuck knows where to find a bounty board.
Well, let's not bug the Duchess. Let's go to the bounty board.
All right.
Alright. Is that good with you, Will?
Yeah. No arguments here.
Sorry, just want to make sure everyone's on the same page.
I got you.
Alright, so leaving TTSS, you head down to a hunter's lodge that actually Brand is familiar with. He actually went there for advice at one point, and in front of it there is a bounty board, kind of, but it's also sort of... It's also kind of the local message board. There's a couple things about local sales, there's a few things about trying to locate objects. The only thing that really perks any of your interest is there's a message that's from a farmer who's distressed over one of his farm hands going missing. He said it happened a few days ago and they just left without a trace. He's looking for anyone who can try and help find him.
So a missing persons case.
Basically.
It was probably the aliens who did it.
This is the kind of thing that I'm really good at, but I'm not sure if either of you would be particularly interested.
How much does it pay?
None of these really have strict paychecks, but he does say he will reward you handsomely.
Are there any details on the board, or do we have to go to this person to find some detail?
There's a few more. It's he says the location is just outside of the normal area, in the sort of the deeper farmer lands, and he does say that he is an Amarant farmer, so he needs his farm hands in order to harvest.
Okay, so no like last known location or anything.
No, he just says one night he was there and the next night he wasn't. You can, it basically sounds like he was there and then just decided to leave, but there's not very much here. This note is actually sort of quickly written.
Well, I guess we should go there and check out this guy's place. You know, maybe if he's got a room of his own, maybe there's some clues. What do you think, friend?
No, we can like rob him of food.
Forgot I was on the wrong map. All
Wow, his farm looks exactly like town.
No.
Amazing.
That's a little disturbing to make your farm look like a miniature town.
All right. So you guys are gonna take the notice.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We
Yeah,
got
we'll
nothing
take it.
else to do.
All right. You basically go inside and tell the Hunter's Lounge or Hunter's Lodge. I guess it is technically a lounge. You tell the Hunter's Lodge that you're going to be looking into this, and they basically just take down some basic information of who got sent where. You know, next of kin type stuff.
In case we die.
I mean, or who they send the money to in case you succeed.
Oh. Me.
And with that, you once again board your malnourished horses on your riggedy wrecked cart, and Chuck, not seeing Safis anywhere, is going to man up and try to steer this thing.
I want to buy some feed for the horses before we leave.
That's probably wise.
Yeah, I mean, they don't look too good.
I mean, they have been grazing. Like, thank goodness they haven't been truly... You're probably the best care they've gotten in their entire lives. And even then, you rode them into a desert.
We're gonna ride these into a volcano at some point. I know it.
I mean, for a day's worth of feed for each horse, it's 5 copper.
Oh, shoot. Well, if we're going somewhere... Oh, we're going to a farm. I bet they know how to take care of horses.
Yeah, we'll get the farmers to.
There is grazable land. I mean, feed would probably be better just so you can be more mobile.
Right, we can get a little bit of feed for on our way there, but once we get there, they can farm this.
How far away is it?
The note says it's about 3 days. It's in the upper northeastern side of the farm areas.
And you said it's 5 copper per horse?
No, 5 copper a day to feed them.
Oh, well, let's just get like a week's worth of rations for them, and just to be safe.
Alright, it's basically, that's like, what, 2 gold?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. For 2 gold, you basically have these huge saddlebags of just mixed grains and oats. It's food. You can even theorize that you could probably eat off it in a desperate situation, though not a recommended one.
So basically, we're on a vegan diet.
More like if you're missing fiber and then try to get all of the fiber all at once.
Fiber.
Yeah, vegan diet.
Alright. So you are heading out to the farmlands, which actually isn't all that far. It's beneath the U in Portcullis. But, before we do that... Unit,
Yes.
I need you to roll me a d12.
I don't wanna.
I'll roll it.
Nope. It has to be him for fairness. Alright.
I didn't. But my armor isn't cursed. Is it? I totally identified.
It's a d12, not a d20.
I don't know. You're making me roll things.
Right? So, taking your different shifts and watches, you make your way down the road, and you get to just about where the end of the farm layer is, actually going up some of the travel path. That gray line is actually the main roads that are going through it, and that does expedite the process. However, on your last day of this trek, you do hear just about a good 100 or so feet out, you just hear just someone crying for help, just like, help! Somebody! Anyone!
What?
They're within earshot, but not within not within distance.
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
Yeah, no, it's up the road.
All right. Am I faster than the cart?
At this distance, no, you'll probably all be equal speed.
All right. Yeah, we're right up the cart, and when we get in earshot, I would like to shout at the person.
No, you are all faster than the cart. It's two horses pulling a cart.
All right, I'll fly up ahead.
I presume you're all going to follow this time?
As he goes, I'm just gonna be like, "Where are you going?"
I heard a very, very pathetic person.
Yeah, so did I, but they didn't put a contract on a board. That's not our business.
Yeah, but what if he's the stupid person we're looking for?
Yeah,
It makes a fair argument.
Before we go, can we is Chuck going with us?
Chuck's going to man the cart.
Okay, so can we hide the cart alongside the road and?
Yeah, he's going to pull up behind you guys in the brush and just guard it.
I was thinking we could take the horses, just in case.
It's 100 feet.
It's only it's 100 feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, Armex could basically fly up 10 feet and see it.
All right, let's just walk.
All right.
Chuck's gonna keep Spearmint and Danderfloss safe. I just named the horses.
Yeah.
And Danderfloss.
All right, so as the group of you, I guess at this point, meander in, you do get to see what's causing the commotion. You can see actually an overturned cart with a horse on it that is currently just struggling and neighing out. And within the cart itself, there is a man who seems to be under a small barrel. But that's not the thing that catches your immediate attention. It's the thing attacking the cart. Wait. What the hell?
I see nothing.
Oh god, it's a big black cube.
Darkness is attacking the cart.
Oh, there it is.
It's Darkheart.
Now you guys see it.
It's the nothing. Oh god.
Oh god, it disappears.
Yeah. Playing with the shadows. Damn it, how do you do the thing with the Z?
Shift C.
There it is.
Well, that's a Spinosaurus.
Oh, I mean it's cute and cuddly. Just go and pet it.
It's
I
a
wanna touch
very-
his neck rough.
It's a very small one. But yes, there's currently a Spinosaurus trying to consume this man. Which
Did
is
it
gonna
need
be-
his cell phone?
Well, you'll find out as soon as you roll initiative.
We need some of that Golden Sun fight music.
Well, this is not going to last long.
It's a slow little thing. I say little, he's probably like 30 feet tall.
And he's huge.
So 30 feet tall.
So like 15 feet tall?
He's 4x4 squares.
He could just be really wide.
Well, he is more slender, but it's basically his range.
Hey, are we talking about the dinosaur or me?
He's just a really squat dinosaur. He's like one of those rock lizards.
That's actually a good way to describe what he is. He's a rock lizard as opposed to a Spinosaurus. But never the mind. Unit, a man's being eaten by a dinosaur.
In the land of the lost.
Land of the Lost. Okay. I shall sing the song, my people.
So, with a slight skip in your step and a whistle on your lips, you begin to walk forward and, using the same arcane tradition that is familiar to you, you draw a small circle in the air behind you. And the two of you now get to bear full witness as a bastard sword materializes out of an arcane void and drives itself into the ground before picking itself up and following.
And then I'll dash to get up in there.
Oh yeah, get up and
Alrighty then.
That's all I can do.
Yep. Oh, you do get one other thing. You can smell this thing.
Oh man, looks like Chuck when he forgets. Oh, ugh. Excuse me.
More of a smell of blood. And in
Oh,
fact,
like
you
Chuck
can...
before you.
Good point. Alright. Utter Max. The lizard is trying to eat people.
Uh-huh. Would hypnotic pattern work on a dinosaur?
We don't know.
You
We weren't
don't
alive when the
know?
dinosaurs were alive.
Like, there's not a limitation on that. Like it's like it must be a person thing.
Does it say humanoids or creatures?
Let's see. That's what I'm reading right now.
Creature. Yeah. So yeah, creature just means anything.
You know, fuck it. I want to try and hit it with the hypnotic pattern.
Fuck. Alright. Well, first off, roll d20.
Copy.
Alright. So, seeing this large lizard come upon your friends, you draw into your arcane focus and just sort of fling something at him that is imperceptible to everyone except you and it. And you see this small little round ball roll underneath his feet and explode into a flash of colors. What is that? Wisdom? What is it?
Says was
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh. That doesn't save against you, does it?
I do not believe so.
Alright. The creature is now currently charmed.
Ooh, can I name him?
His name is Sparkle.
Okay, Alex.
I mean,
Mr. Sparkle.
Brian, anything you want to try and do before combat is technically ends?
I am going to approach the man.
I can tell you one thing from my view and from your view back there. It's definitely not Mr. Sparkle.
I'm gonna lean down to the man.
Well,
Say,
some frogs
excuse
have been known to change sex in a single-sex environment.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. What is the radius on... Oh, you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God, yes.
Because there's no way in hell he could have got it and not you.
Wait, no, you can't try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. No. It's everybody. Also, the cart guy needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Goddamn bird!
Yeah, he fucking fails. Alright, that changes this conversation real quick.
Oh God, it's.
Alright. So, Yanit is just drooling.
Eunice just got is just seeing a world of lava lamps right now.
And Brand, you're looking at this guy and you swear he's dead. Just eyes rolled up into the back of his skull, he's just lying there. He's just barely breathing. Alright. And was that your whole action to get there?
No.
How far can you move? That was 85.
It's a 35, so if I sprint, we have a full minute.
Yeah, no, I'm basically just doing this just so everyone gets a chance to act. No repeat of the pirate.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna walk forward 35.
All right. Effectively, combat is paused while the man, Yanit, and the dinosaur are all currently stunned.
But you can actually wake your knit up by just smacking him really hard.
Yeah, basically.
Can I walk over and smack your knit really hard?
Yeah, you go over there and just like do the stooge back forth double slap.
I return the slap I was given before.
Oh yeah,
Can I eat the bird?
Yanit, you take 11 damage
What the fuck?
because
Have a brass
he
knuckle
couldn't
on?
react. No, you hit a man who was not even prepared for an attack. I also imagine you did it with your staff.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So you come back to consciousness relatively unscathed. I don't know.
I lost 11 points.
11? No, 3.
God, I thought you said 11.
No,
Yeah, I thought you said 11 too.
no, 3.
I think you thought 3, but then read 11 for the wisdom saving throw.
Maybe it was 3.
Yes. I was like, if I lost 11, I was gonna kill the bird.
Yeah, if I took 11, I wouldn't blame you. That's like, was there like a rock on the ground he hit? Did I concuss him?
Cool.
No, but you wasted my blade song because incapacitation. And
Yeah, you know what? I just defeated a dinosaur. What did you do today?
Meanwhile, the guy is still bleeding on the ground.
Charmed a dinosaur.
Yes,
Bro, I'm
I am
trying
very
to-
charming.
I'm trying to get to the
Yeah,
man.
no,
If you'll
no,
let
it-
me move.
It should let you move. The turn order is over now. It's free actions.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go to the guy. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him out.
All right.
Start dragging him back to
Athletics.
my buddies here.
Basically. Alright, you begin pulling on him to try and get him out. And you start making some progress, but between the cart on his legs and the barrels on his chest, it's really difficult. You're just barely making headway.
I'll help him out.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll help out too.
one of you make athletics with advantage. Basically, both of you grabbing each of his arms in his belt loops and just pulling him. Yeah. With that, Yadit's able to finish the job and actually slide the man out. And the force was enough to jostle him back into consciousness. It's like,
Oh, without slapping him? Really?
Well, you say that as you look at his leg being broken. Yeah, he took a lot more than 11 damage.
Guys, I can't help you with that.
Hey, just rub some healing potion on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my blade, activate my blood right, and put a hex down and my armor down.
And I'm gonna sing another song.
Alright. So, seeing the guy now not under the cart, but still bleeding, you then begin to invoke your patron's wrath, just slightly running your finger along the blade as an icy chill now encompasses you. And
I'll distract the dinosaur. You guys make sure he doesn't die.
All right, let's start dragging his body back to the good cart.
Right? And you unceremoniously just snap your fingers and bring back your blade song.
Okay, that way I can move this guy quickly. Do we want to take him just as far away as we can, or do we want to take him all the way back to the cart? Because he'll be alone.
He'll be fine alone in the cart.
I mean, brain will be final. It won't be final.
All right, just drag him really far away as that bush moves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
we
just had to fix layers. Yeah, you get him to about there before the spell ends. Top of the initiative. Oh, can you still do that with using your armor and hex? You know, you wouldn't have a ready to action to save, unfortunately, Will.
Okay, all right. I mean, I started doing things at 20 seconds.
True, but that 20 seconds was taken up
Yeah,
pulling him out.
You're DM. You make the call.
Also remember, there's a lot of space.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Unit.
No.
Hey.
So this guy's conscious, but he's got a broken leg, right?
Yes, he's currently bleeding out and screaming. I would do so, but I'm not going to peek the microphone.
All right, just yeah. Okay. I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding, and I'm gonna take that one healing potion we got from the dog's chest, and I'm just gonna pour it on this guy's leg.
All right, you essentially just force the bone back into position, which causes him to cry out in pain again. This time, actually echoing across this caverned wall. And then you begin to just pour the potion into the wound, and it surprisingly works. You can see the wound actually begin to slowly close. The screaming starts to subside. Man's still in pain, but he's not bleeding anymore. He may have just pissed himself, but he's not bleeding.
All right, and then I look at him and I'm like, crawl that way, and I point towards the bird, and I move back towards the Spinosaurus Rex, Mr. Sparkle.
All right. All right,
Yeah, okay.
Armax.
Yeah, actually, sit there.
Yes.
You're up.
Has the Spinosaurus awoken yet?
Yes. He's getting out of his daze.
Alright, well, if he is getting out of his daze, then the first thing I'm going to do is get my mage armor up.
Clamping your hand across your chest, an arcane field envelops you. This sort of lightish purple and yellow colors encompass you, and you begin to feel a little more sturdy.
And
Roll
I'll
D20.
move up. Oh, yep, that's right.
The one day it happens, I'm going to be so happy.
The one day you say?
The one day.
Okay, hold on. I need to get the chart.
Sorry I cackled, but that was seriously awesome.
That was this has been a great. I'm just happy that I was able to knock that dinosaur out for like a good minute.
Is it the improved chart or the regular chart?
This is like probably like several charts plus like a chart that like he photoshopped into there.
I'm trying to find it. Ah, I don't have it saved.
Oh my god. Well, I guess it just can't happen.
Oh no, I'm just going to make you roll from the normal one.
I mean, that's so normal though.
Tell you what, roll a d20 just so we know what it is.
What?
You mean
Roll a d100, yeah.
Yeah, if I roll a d20, it's just gonna be lame stuff. Let's see, d100.
Well,
65. Oh, up to 3 creatures you choose.
nope, found it.
Oh, you found the good one. Okay. I was gonna say, 'cause you kind of
Oh,
just.
this will be fun.
Ah. Okay. You clap your hand onto yourself, and the resulting hit echoes like a thunderclap. Everything is immediately shaken as a deafening bang is set off, centered around Armac. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. First 15.
Lentils.
Is it the second?
Dang.
I'm gonna kill you.
Armax, you need to make it as well.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, everyone in range.
You just deafened us.
What?
Roll it. Alright. This is actually hilarious.
You need one for the guy too.
Oh, he fails. Alright. Everyone is stunned for 2 rounds.
Oh, come!
What about the dinosaur?
Stunned, not incapacitated. Oh, he failed too with a 7.
Oh, thank God.
Everyone is stunned.
Yeah, even the horse is stunned. So basically it goes off and you're all just doing the mop thing from Archer.
Mop, mop. Question: the horse was alive.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a dead horse on the map. Like I can see his ribs.
Yeah, what do you think the thing bit into first?
Okay, he's alive.
Alright.
If
Someone-
it dies, we're saving the horse meat.
Alright, Armax, Will, Bran, everyone, you guys roll, each of you roll a d20.
D20.
Yep. Of course it's not me.
Wow.
Alright, that's funny enough because that's how the rules would state it. After 2 rounds, it's now Yanit's turn.
I turn back slowly and I look at the bird. I just give a seething hate. I hope he can feel it.
I give the most unaware smile and wave to him. Like absolutely nothing happened. Like that wave that you give when you see a friend from like across the street that you haven't seen in like a week.
Oh,
Alright, what do you
Just
want to
a,
do?
"Hey!"
and I take my attacks.
Alright, have at him. Yeah, both of those hit.
And oh god,
Oh, you don't have anything else?
no, that's all I got. I don't want to move or anything.
Good point. Alright, you draw both blades and just begin slashing into his ankles, trying to bring him down. It cuts into him pretty good. This thing is not very fast. Armax, it's your turn. Armax?
Yes.
Alright, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to hit the dinosaur with a magic missile.
Alright, roll it.
Alright. Let's see.
Alright, you just, returning from your deafened stupor, you raise your hands and just swing at him, and your feathers almost become the missiles themselves, rocketing out of you, careening into this thing. They all hit.
Thank goodness.
I only know what it was going to do.
You know, I do feel like I would be one of the few people to somehow find a way to get magic missile to miss.
I wait for the day.
Fired at me. Just go ahead.
Also, roll the d20.
Oh, it's another one.
I'm gonna make
Nope.
you use Tides of Chaos in the next one.
What about Tides of Chaos?
I said I'm gonna make you use Tides of Chaos in your next spell.
Ugh.
You're going to
That'll-
make me use Tides of Chaos on my next spell?
Yeah, that way you automatically proc whenever Matt feels like it.
Basically. Tides of Chaos is you give someone disadvantage on a save, or you have advantage on your attack, but you automatically trigger the wild magic table. But I choose when it happens.
No, I mean, how's he gonna force me?
That's
If you
part
use
of
Tides
this.
of Chaos. Oh, yeah, how are you going to make him do Tides of Chaos?
Oh, I'm gonna. Don't worry. I'm gonna force him.
Alright, Bran.
Ow.
I'm gonna chase your ass down, and I'm gonna beat you until you do it.
Excuse me, but I can fly.
So can I. Next level, but still.
But
All hit.
Can I
Or
hit
no,
the
last one
26
misses.
still?
So 2 hit.
Yep, the first two hit. Irritated at this. Wait, short sword. Oh, that's not your rapier?
No, it's not.
Alright. So, irritated at this thing's resilience and incredibly upset at your compatriot's AoE of demise, you then just begin driving your blades into his chest. Just tearing into him, and he is now currently heavily bleeding.
Yes.
I just gotta do some math. Ugh. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright. Wow, this guy's had a bad day. Alright. Sorry to do this to you, Bran, but you're the one who currently has his attention. He is going to now try to bite you. Alright, he definitely hits. Him just slamming his jaws onto your chest. Wait, one target piercing damage equal to... Oh, and you are currently grappled. Actually, no, sorry. You are currently restrained. So, not only does he have his mouth around you, he has it around your arms and legs as well. Yeah. Bran is now a chew toy.
Unless he made a squeaky sound.
He takes damage.
Currently, he takes 5 points of damage,
Right?
and every round that he holds me, he takes 5 points of damage.
Man, did he pick a bad guy to eat. Alright.
Yeah,
But,
he picked the wrong toy.
alright. That said, though, he is now going to begin to try to cut through Unit. That 26 hits.
Yeah, barely.
So just a flurry of slashes at you while shaking Bran left and right. Ugh.
Ow.
Yeah. Fuck, that doesn't even draw blood from you. I just remembered.
So I got them.
Speaking of which, it's your turn.
I mean, they're like almost gone. Just letting you know.
I figured time would take them before I would.
Well, they might. I mean, at this rate. All right, so I see my friend disappeared like halfway into this thing's mouth, and I start taking swipes at the thing's throat.
Both hit. You just... You specifically tried to get him right in the jugular, just trying to get him to cough blood. And you do nick past his scales, but it does not deter him.
I tried. I wish you'd eaten me, because I would just triggered my armor inside him, and it would have been awesome.
Oh. You would have been restrained, so you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Break the restraint, and then do it, and then get thrown out.
Basically.
Yeah, it's smart.
Alright.
You know, thing.
Armax. Bran is being eaten.
I'm going to fly up in the air and a bit closer.
Alright.
And let's see, what do I have that would make a dinosaur focus on the tasty bird?
Boopus Snoops.
I mean,
Let's see.
honestly, just making him hurt seems to be the best choice.
All right, so you know what? Oh, nope, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, that would
Didn't mean to
fail.
do that.
You also
That-
were out of range.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click the one above it, which is just a magic missile, so that I don't hit the chew toy in his mouth.
Alright.
I appreciate that.
So, flying up, you then send out a spray of magic missiles. Just coming in at all angles and all sides, even some of them actually beginning to cut through him.
And I'd like to shout and taunt at the dinosaur that there is a tasty bird nearby.
Alright.
Roll
You-
d20.
I mean, you can make an intimidation check.
All right.
He's currently going full Kurt's Cowardly Dog in that chew toy.
Oh, the d20 is for magic for saying.
Oh.
Yeah, intimidation is to a natural 20.
You... The shaking stops. And he just looks at you. And Brand, you can feel his teeth vibrate when he growls.
Ow.
Yeah, no, that's not a good feeling.
Come and get me.
Alright. Brand, you are currently restrained. I think that means you can't do anything.
I get to make a strength saving throw
Yeah, you can try to escape.
against the grapple.
Yeah, I believe that's it.
Dang.
Nope.
Okay, well he'll take another 5 points of damage from my armor.
And he gladly takes it.
It's like he's chewing on ice just after brushing his teeth.
You're not even giving him brain freeze at this point. Oh wait, no, you do have your action, so yeah. Huh, I thought restrained removed everything.
Nah, he just can't.
Nope, that's paralysis. Alright. It's his turn. He can't bite anyone, that kind of sucks. His arms are too short, he can't cut Bran. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna do it.
He
He's-
gets in a lich.
He's going to stomp over to you. You get an attack of opportunity. And so does the horse, but the horse chooses not to use it. Yeah, you nick him in the ankles once more.
No, I was aiming for his snoot. Bad boy.
Not as much. But yeah, Armax, he's now going to begin cutting at you. Because unfortunately, there's no way you could have gotten close enough without getting low enough to him. Well, one of those fails. See, he basically crouches on his hind legs, jumps, and then just Kobe's you.
I am okay. That blood was there before. Just on the other side.
And that's basically it. You did.
Unit, save me.
Or Bran.
I'll say Bran. I don't know why. I don't want to save the guy who stunned me and charmed me. I think all in the same turn.
Yeah. Well, no. It was about a minute between each.
Don't forget, I also smacked you in the face with a crowbar.
Yeah, his wand is a twisted piece of rebar, basically.
Do I want to, like... Can I just walk away?
You know, if the dinosaur kills me, you'll never be able to kill me.
I mean, I might make friends with a dinosaur then, you know. I run up behind and try to cut its guy's ankles again. That is
Alright.
such bullcrap.
Wow. Alright. Okay, so you just run over, and you actually keep hammering into the exact same spot. Like you're trying to lumberjack through this guy's ankles. And he definitely seems to be feeling it now.
I look over at the bird. Finish it.
Armax,
Yes.
you can hear Bran bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
What does blood sound like?
It sounds like me yelling. I'm bleeding.
Still in the dinosaur mouth.
Most of him.
I said I'm bleeding.
Okay, I'm imagining, you remember when Captain Hook got attacked by the crocodile?
Yeah.
I'm imagining that right now, so, I'm I'm right in this thing's face, aren't I?
Yeah, if you try to run, he's going to attack.
I'd like to shoot scorching rays right at his neck.
Alright. Make the attack rolls.
Was it 3 or 2?
Yeah, it's 3.
And I'm like right on this guy.
You are. And even if I didn't put on the ranged attack and close range penalty, you still miss.
All 3?
Basically, in your attempts to not hit Bran, you just run the fire right along his back.
Oh, there's someone really far away that's gonna be in having a really bad day. Oh,
Yeah,
and Brand's having a bad day.
Yeah, I was about to say, one of you is currently being digested.
It's a pretty average day in my line of work.
Typically, they're not this big. Alright, a bonus action?
Bonus action. Hold on a second. Ah, damn, I could have used that initiative. No, there really isn't anything I can really do. Unless I want to hit him with a ladder.
That'd be an action.
Oh, well then, I guess I can't even do that.
Bran?
I'm gonna go ahead and make my attacks at disadvantage rather than try and get out of the grapple.
Yeah. Alright, the middle one hits. Like, this being a fairly large creature who's built to eat things that are dangerous, it's hard to find any sort of piece inside of him that's worth hitting, but you do just keep pushing into this one spot, and you are digging into it, and there is blood.
And since he's still eating me, 5 more damage from the armor.
Yep. Alright. His turn. Yeah, no, he's going after you, Armax.
Really?
You taunted him.
Yes, no, I'm totally fine
If
with
you rolled
that.
anything but that, he would have just fucked off. Too bad he can't do shit.
Wow. He's bad at this.
It's like, he has +9 to these. You have +9 to these attacks. Unit, you're up. You're bearing witness to a pathetic-looking, partial-looking dragon motherfucker just flail T-Rex style.
I have big head and little arms.
I'm just limboing around him like it's the Matrix.
I kind of feel bad for him. I almost want to help him. I really do. I feel bad.
You could always put him out of his misery.
Yeah. First one hits. And again, you lay into this thing. Just once more to the back of that same ankle, and he's actually starting to show damage from it. Like, he's trying to, like, balance on his other foot now, slightly.
Yeah.
Armax,
Yes.
you're up.
Alright. Let's see.
Oh, also, you begin to hear something like bones snapping.
Are those... Do they sound like dinosaur bones, or do they sound like brand bones?
Hard to tell in the situation.
The brain bone's connected to the dinosaur stomach.
Brand, shout once if he's breaking your bones.
There is no response.
Oh, Brand's just dead, right? Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to, yeah, no, I'm gonna fire a level 3 magic missile at him because I can't miss him!
How do you want to do this?
I want to blow his head off.
Alright.
At the neck.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
catch you, Brand. I'll catch you.
Instead of
You
the
don't want-
traditional multiple magic missiles, you instead make one magic arrowhead and just fling it at him and just... And the head falls off. Brand, you are currently being smothered by beast flesh.
I start prying open the beast mouth.
Yeah. Actually, at this point, Brand could see light on both ends.
Brand, crawl towards one of the lights.
I go ahead and crawl out.
The non-teeth end.
Yep.
It's like
Whichever
watching a horse
way it
being
is.
born.
Yeah. So you emerge kind of bloodied. Though on the plus side, your
Gonna
armor
say
worked.
Burt Gummer.
I would like everyone to note that I did that intentionally, as it was the most tactically advantageous move to make.
Roll a deception. Or would Brand be actually serious about that?
No.
Deception. Just using passive Armax, you can... nope. Makes perfect sense to you, Armax. It's just like your magic missiles. It's constant damage.
I walk up and say, well, that makes perfect sense to me, and I hand him a handkerchief to clean off.
Yeah.
The handkerchief does not have my initials on it.
I'm
Nope.
over here trying to save this horse's life.
Yeah.
Picking up its innards and putting it back in.
I think. How about we try to save the other guy's life before
He's
we save?
fine.
So I'm going to approach the man covered in dinosaur blood.
Actually, he's fairly clean. Besides his own
No,
blood.
he's still covered in dinosaur blood.
No, I'm still covered in
Oh,
dinosaur
yeah,
blood.
no, you look like Friday the 13th happened.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk right up to him with my little handkerchief, like wiping it off my hands. Hello. Excuse me. I'm Brand the Blood Hunter, that's Unit the Swordcaster, that's Aramax the Sorcerer, and that guy way over there is Chuck the Owlbear.
You look over and you can see Chuck is just sleeping.
Do you happen to be a missing farm?
Huh? No. Like, I'm a trade merchant. I just came from the Emerald Glades.
I'm searching through the wreckage of his cart.
Was this your dinosaur?
No! The things are supposed to be farther north. They've never been this far south before.
Maybe the property values were too high for him.
Or they're those damn seedlings everywhere.
What about seedlings?
Maybe they're doing something.
Seedlings are pushing. Are you trying to say that the seedlings are pushing the indigenous population?
They take and burn and steal and fucking everything they want to, anything.
Okay, if you cannot reward us with valuable information, perhaps you have something else you could offer for us saving your life.
He just begins. Also, Unit, make an investigation check. Like, he just points over to his card and he's like, most of what I have has already been broken. I barely will have enough to finish my order. I won't even have enough to sell.
I just turned back to Aramax. This is why we don't help random strangers.
By the way, Unit, you start peering through it and you find jars of preserve, bags of sugar. You see some fine milled flour. Most of it's already still like in sealed chests and barrels. Though the ones that have been spilled open are just kind of pooling in this man and some other man's blood.
I take some of the raspberry preserves.
I take what I need to make breakfast.
He's just gonna like, please don't. That's my livelihood.
It's an open jar. It had blood in it.
Look,
I leave,
hold on.
I leave him 10 copper and I take it for breakfast.
By the way, we're probably going to take you with us to the farmhouse, because you're not going anywhere with the leg like that.
Actually, he's standing up now. He's sort of patched up on his own.
Oh, wow. God, you're on coke or something, man.
His max hit points was basically one healing potion. But look.
Leg, walk it off.
Look. I can repay you, but I need to finish my order. Here, hold on. Just give me a second. He's going to actually go over to the cart and just get the jar back from Unit and just put it back carefully. And he's going to reach into a sort of lockbox and pull out some parchment. And he's going to hand it to Bran, who is civil. Look, this is a copy of the manifest. The man I'm trying to deliver this to is a good man. He'll repay you for saving me. Just let me finish my order, please.
Who's the man?
That sounds really good.
Marvin. He owns a little diner.
Marvin and the cute little diner.
No, it's Marvin's house of... castle of... It's a store. Or diner, something.
Is it in a village? Is it in the city?
It's in Portcullis.
Oh, we
Okay.
just came from there.
Yeah, he'll do you good. He's a nice man. Look,
Would he
Oh.
care for dinosaur meat?
actually knowing him, maybe. Though-
Alright, let's...
But I wouldn't trust this one.
This dinosaur?
Yeah. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, buddy, look at all the sumptuous juicy meat. We've already halfway cut him up.
Whatever you want to do. All right. I'll be fine. I'm only just a day out.
I'm gonna go wake up Chuck and start pulling the wagon forward to pick up the other two.
All right.
You just start filleting hunks of meat off this thing for the journey.
I mean, are
Oh,
you actually?
shoot, yeah, does this leather look like a good leather to apprehend and maybe use to make good armor out of?
And we're taking some of these teeth.
Okay, if you're actually going to start harvesting, someone's going to need to make a survival check, but only one person.
Can I offer
My survival's my survival's a +6.
Can I offer my expertise of my archaeology to give him advantage? like-
Unfortunately, no, not with this. You were less paleontology and more like true archaeology. So you are familiar with ancient creatures, but this isn't ancient. You actually all know the name of this thing. You know it to be a young Spinosaurus.
Mr. Sparkles. All right, you take your +6 suiting.
Yeah, it's basically just a skill roll to see what you can do with what you have.
Let's hope I don't roll poorly.
I mean, you're going to get something.
He's gonna get like a 2. Whoa!
Woo!
Right,
That was close.
right. Well, this man starts putting stuff back in, and you actually see him scoop some stuff back into barrels and put them back up. You spend the next about good 2 hours cutting into this thing, and there's a lot to it. Like, the biggest things, of course, being its actual, like, sort of skin, which is very leathery, but sort of has a pseudo scale. Piercing into it, it doesn't seem that tougher than anything else, but you get at least like just about like a good 10 by 10 foot like covering of it.
We'd at least be able to sell it for something.
Yes. Looking at its claws and teeth, they don't seem particularly unique, but you do collect about 3 undamaged claws and about, say, about 5 teeth. They're large and shiny, but they won't really fool anyone if you try to pass them as dragon. And then, the big question is, do you want to try and take the spine? Which is the most remarkable feature of this thing.
Oh, that would look great on a wall.
Yes, we would like to try and take the spine. We have a wagon to put it in.
Alright. Then that's where the majority of the time went, because you basically can't cut it, you have to saw it.
Can we fit it in the bag of holding?
If you cut it into that many chunks, yes. But you essentially would ruin the larger scale of it.
Fine.
We could always fit it in the back of the cart.
You know, you can. What you can salvage is enough to make like 2 really good tower shields. Like you can hold it up, and it's about as tall as you are.
Okay, we'll put those in the cart.
Yeah, we'll put them in the cart.
Right. So you have a young Spino's spine, those teeth and those claws, and a good 10 by 10 foot swath of Spino leather. Well, Spino skin. But
We'll start our own leather brand.
and you can't harvest enough meat to make a couple decent meals. Though you do get the impression of what the guy was talking about. A lot of his meat is very not oily, but kind of like slimy. You think you could eat it, but it's sort of like eating horse, kind of. It's like it could definitely work, but you wouldn't want to do it for very long. However, the inner breasts, basically like his workhorse meats, are pretty good. Like you can
So we want the
function
light meat, not the dark meat.
basically.
Oh, and his heart isn't all fucked up like those goblins, is it?
Nope. Everything about him is. I mean, it's green for a lizard, but it's not weirdly green. The blood is still red.
We are going to eat well tonight.
You eat well for a lot of nights. Like, even with little you could get, it's still a good 2 or 3 days worth of meat for all of you. And with that,
Wait,
oh,
we never asked the guy his name.
his,
Yeah, what's his name?
uh,
Sir, what's your name?
it's Dovi.
What?
Spell V.
How do you spell that?
BLVE.
I'm sorry.
All right, you're my boy, Blue.
Okay. Actually, no. At this point, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
On the wagon, let's go.
All right, let's go. Do we want to get the reward from the Jam Man?
Nah, we can get that later.
All right, let's go to the farm and cook out some Spino burgers.
All right. Stopping to invent ground chuck. You then, at the end of the night, essentially return to. Sorry. You essentially get to where you are trying to get. At the northern eastern end of almost the entirety of the farmland, you do find this one sort of small field of. No, Chuck's not going to be joining us tonight.
You just said that we invented ground chuck. He doesn't show up for one thing, and yet we eat him?
You've been trying to eat the bird since day one.
Yeah, well, he keeps trying to kill me.
I'm just happy that I got to slap him in the face.
Alright. But at the crux of the night, you make it to a lone farmhouse past a moderate sea of those same purple flowers. And in the fields, you can see one sort of distraught-looking man furiously trying to, cut the flowers with a scythe.
I fly over to greet him.
Right? Passing over the flowers, you then sort of look over and it's like, ah! Oh. Afternoon.
Hello. Are you the person looking for the other person?
What? Yes! Yes! I'm trying to find my farmhand. Are you here to help?
Yes, and we brought some dinosaur burgers to discuss over.
Oh. Okay. I'll have the missus handle that. Come in. He's just sort of going to put his tools up, haul in a couple of bushels of these same flowers in, and he's going to welcome you in for dinner. At this point, he basically explains what's been going on. A few days ago, his last farm hand went missing. He doesn't know where or why, but he just knows one night he was just gone. But he didn't take many of his belongings, just only his light traveling gear. The farmer wasn't immediately concerned because he figured he was just playing hooky or getting some hanky-panky from the neighbor's girl. But it now being 4 days, he's worried. The boy really can't wander very far. He's not bright enough. So you see, I'm just looking for someone who can try and find him. Or, I just want him found.
What's his name?
Oh, Arthas.
Where was he last seen?
Oh, here at the dinner table, but I last saw him go into his room.
Which one's his room?
That one right over there.
Do you mind if we take a look in it?
Please go.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna walk away.
Was anyone else freaked out that he just pointed with a really long purple arrow?
I've been practicing prestidigitation.
It's a good thing he had those arrows ready.
Alright, so you're going to look into his room?
Yes.
Alright. Looking into it, it does appear to be a young adult human's room. It just doesn't immediately appear to be anything odd. Other than the broken stool. Well, Armax finds the stool.
There's a stool in this room.
And well, you started looking around, and while Armax is just sort of bumbling around with that, you then take a look across from it and see behind the little table stand or dresser, I suppose. You can see there's a small piece of like a hardened leather leaning against the wall behind it.
Go ahead and pull it out.
All right. You pull out what appears to be a scabbard, a very old and dingy looking one.
For a full sword?
No, it looks like it'd be like some sort of short sword or maybe even a long dirk. It's very small and ratty and...
Is it his?
It looks like trash, to be quite honest.
Does the farmer know of it?
Oh,
We'd have to ask him.
yeah, basically.
Like, also, like, are there any defining symbols or anything on it?
Nope. It just appears to be just made for function.
The blade itself is...
No, it is just a scabbard. Hello?
It is just the scabbard, no blade?
Yes. It is just
Okay.
the scabbard.
I'm gonna go ahead and peek out the room and wave the scabbard. You recognize this?
Huh? Oh, give me a second. He's just gonna like pull up little thing of coffee in his hand. It's like, huh? You know, boys always coming back with weird junk, like that stool. Damn thing fell the first time I sat in it. And there was that.
Where does he go to get his garbage from? Is there a dump nearby?
Can't rightly tell you. There's some place, but none that I could think of. We're so far from town, we just use everything we can till we can.
There any mine shafts nearby?
Well, now that you mention it, some time ago there was this odd-looking gnome with a dark skin to him, asking about some sort of caves nearby. He apparently went there and came back with whole bushels of this weird yellow powder. Oh, that was that must have been over a year ago. Yeah. Said this was one of the few places that would have it.
You think it was gold dust?
Oh, no. I may have tried taking a little. Whatever it was,
You
Did-
still got it?
Did the powder smell?
oh yes, smelled like a furnace, or like a torch or something.
Like sulfur?
Yeah, that's the word he used.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, there's a sulfur mine nearby.
I guess you can call it that. There's only one little cave entrance over. Oh, gotta be less than half a mile from here.
How tall is Steven? You know, the farmhand?
What was about 4 bushels tall?
All right, now can you tell this in like a unit of measurement that people actually use?
He was a
And not
little.
one you just made up now.
Would I know how tall a bushel is approximately?
Well, hearing you guys talk about it, it's like, well, he's just a little shorter than you there, Birdman.
Oh, he's only about 5 foot. He's a little Tom Cruise.
A little more than that. Yeah, nice, good, stocky build. Good worker. Good worker. One of the best I've had.
Do you know what kind of shoes he wears?
I've only ever seen him in 2 types. He's got these really terrible looking nobleman's shoes that he got somewhere. But they were ratty and full of holes. I don't know where that is. But he does have his normal work boots.
That's enough information.
Oh, alright, well, since it is late, you're free to stay here for the night. Wouldn't want to send you out in the cold.
Yes. And could we have a lodging to put the horses up in?
Oh, of course, of course. I'll take care of that myself. Be nice to have animals around here again.
Did the dinosaur have those too?
No, haven't seen it. Haven't seen anything like that in years.
You're gonna have a bad time.
What?
Nothing.
I'm going to go begin investigating the area, since I can see in the dark.
All right, make a No, this is definitely investigation. All right, Unit, do you want to try and do anything?
I've been helping the missus with the dino meat.
It has went from cooked steak to barbecue.
Woo!
All right. All right.
I like it a little charred. Sorry.
So do I. Alright, Brant, you begin sort of looking around, and it being several days, there's really not much you can go on, but circling around to the window in this kid's room, you do notice some deep imprints just outside the window. They look to be some sort of, like, thick-heeled boot.
Thick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go outside and approach outside the window to look closer.
That's where you saw it.
Huh?
That's where you saw it. Basically, you couldn't find much on the interior, so you decided to circle around,
Right.
thinking he left,
Okay,
and that's
good,
where you
'cause
found it.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Boot.
Yeah, you find a sort of light trail.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the trail. Would I be correct in presuming that these boot prints would be too large and too deep for someone of the description that I've heard?
It's hard to tell. They aren't very large. Like, they could fit a moderate-sized human, as well as they could fit a larger-than-life dwarf. Like, they're not as deep as, say, Yanit's or Chuck's. I will say that.
Okay. I'll go ahead and follow the trail.
Alright, it goes out for quite a while. Alright, and Armax, what are you doing?
Oh, I said I wanted to interrogate the farmer more on this this dwarf character. If you knew any more about him.
Did I say dwarf?
No.
You said no.
Yeah.
Sorry. Gnome dwarf, same thing. Short
Yeah.
person.
Don't say that to either of them. One will stab you and one will crush you. Alright,
What if I'm up really high?
then that just means they hit you harder. Alright, but,
Yeah, but yeah, ask him about the gnome, like if it's a known fella.
he doesn't really know much. Guy was kind of a prick. Not much else he could really tell you about him. It was so long ago and so quick. He just needed to know about a certain cave that was around the area.
I guess we'll get a good more detail if he knows anything about the cave at all. Any local legends?
None that he can think of. No, they try not to wander out past the farmland. Meanwhile, Rand is edging out of the farmland, and the trail eventually comes to the more of a stonier area, and you're let's say about half a mile out. But overlooking it, you can see a small rock cropping that's sort of sticking out of the ground. Has some less than lively trees around it, but it's apparently sort of in the center of different farms. The boots seem to be heading that direction. Brand?
I'll go ahead and head back to the farm now that I've got a solid lead.
Alright.
I'll pick it up and bring my teammates with me first thing in the morning.
Alright. Confirming the information that you all have begun to learn. You get a good night's sleep, arising to some green barbecue and eggs.
Delicious.
It's
This
very
seems bad.
tough. Like-
Usually I have green eggs and some sort of, like, pork, ham.
Unfortunately, you do not have brain eggs. But after your fresh meal of juices and meats, I presume you're going to follow the trail?
Yep.
Alright. Each of you take up your things, not knowing if you'll return here in the next day, and you head out along the trail. And it doesn't take you very long to get to the sort of, not wooded, but kind of cragrious area, where the shoe prints eventually stop and lead into just stonework. And then from the stone, it then leads into this small little outcropping. A very, kind of like a... The only thing I could say is like Cave of Wonders, but it's not cool. Cave of Wonders, but shitty. You do come across this small little cavern. So what do you guys want to do?
Does it reek of limestone?
Make a perception check. It reeks of moss. Like, it's very humid smelling.
I'm gonna go ahead and just preparation, draw my short swords, and activate my. I won't cast any. I'll just have my weapons at the.
Alright. So you're going to head in then.
Of course.
Oh God.
Now, does the floor of this cave look like it's been traveled at all?
It looks fairly well worn.
And does this cave? There aren't any like mine carts or anything like that in there.
No, it's just a cavern.
Did either of you bring torches?
You all have explorer's bags. It's safe to assume you have torches.
I am a human torch.
I am a human torch.
Well, all right then.
Echo.
We were both torches.
Left or right?
Yes.
I can't see anything.
Like, nothing, or...
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. There we go.
There you go.
All right.
There's a torch on top of you.
I can see now. Left or right? We could always shout and see who shouts back.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I could throw a fireball down one and we go down the other.
Okay, I'm gonna go left.
Alright,
I'm gonna walk left.
alright. Right there, you do see something. Just to your northern side, you do see this huge boulder just sort of blocking this one way. Looks appear to be a cave-in.
A natural cave-in?
Make an investigation. Appears to be natural. You can't think of how a boulder of this size would get here.
Okay. Keep moving.
Alright. Alright. There you begin to notice another thing.
Oh, how do I add so I can see? I can't see.
You can't see?
Yeah, how do you do the sight thing?
Do you see now?
Yes.
All right, yeah. One of you has to carry the torch.
Well,
How do
I
you
have
carry it?
dancing lights. I don't have a torch.
Now,
How do you carry the torch?
It's just an object you should be able to just hold on to.
You
Can't
have
cook
to
it.
assign it.
Hmm?
Yeah, there you go.
Yay, I have a torch.
Just like you have to like drag and drop over it. Or oh, hold on, nope. There we go. I had to remove that permission because someone was pissing me off about it.
You
There.
should be able to just group him and
That's what
the
I did.
torch together.
Oh, it's a garbage pile.
Yep. Overlooking to your left, you see this huge, just heap of junk.
Where does it look like it came from?
Hard to tell. It just appears to be just stuff dumped here. There's barrels, there's buckets, there's tools, there's scabbards. There's old books, there's worn books.
Can what are the book types? Are they like a particular type of book?
What ones you can still read after countless water damage events? Not much. There's a couple of trashy romance novels.
Oh God, there's a bunch of old single people here.
And you can investigate to try and find something further.
Yep.
Right. You begin rummaging through the garbage. Well, you do
Yeah,
find...
Armax would be better at that.
Imagine that I'm doing it. I'm scratching about like the way a chicken would.
We don't have time to eat, Aramex.
Well, you do find something.
What did I find?
You find an old tome. It appears to be in still usable condition.
What's the title of the tome?
Unfortunately, that's the difficulty. You can't really read it.
You can read all the.
I can look at the pictures. Are there pictures in this?
There's a couple schematics, like arcane rituals and runes, but it's garbled, kind of.
Like, what language does it appear to be in?
All of them and none of them at the same time.
Oh, I went stupid, didn't I?
I mean,
Hold on a second. Don't we have someone who has comprehend languages?
Yep.
all right,
I just hold the book in front of his face and just go, "Ooh, look."
all right. So you take the 10 or so minutes to comprehend the languages.
What's it look like?
It looks like a bunch of different languages just garbled all together.
Actually, yes, it does.
So a dyslexic wrote this book.
Oh,
A dyslexic savant.
Or it's a code. Or it's just a magical book.
yeah, like it's honestly very hard to tell. It just appears to be something.
Let's stash it for now, investigate it further later.
I pocket it. Also, what is this thingy right here?
That was supposed to be in a lower... You find something else!
What is it?
You find a set of pristine brass knuckles.
I know somebody who's getting a birthday present.
Alright, yeah. Well, there we go.
If you're gonna give them to Sophise, at least hide them.
Would that mean I married the person 5 times?
Alright, let's see. You find a set of pristine silver knuckles. Each one seems to be well worn and well loved. On each of them is a... hold on. Oh. On each of them is a single hieroglyph that, when translated, reads, "Silence is power."
That's good. I was worried it was gonna say something stupid like dare on it.
Mhm.
All right.
Cool.
We can
time to
continue.
move on.
Alright. Well, before that happens,
Oh,
Oh dear.
Armax,
Yes.
you feel this dripping on your shoulder.
Is
A
water-
very unsettling dripping.
I say to myself, if I look up, it's going to kill me. I would like to walk forward a little and
Hold
then
on.
look up.
Hold on, I'm lagging. Here we go. As this little beauty falls down upon you.
Oh, is it a,
Hello.
What the fuck is that?
I can never get it to work.
Is that a lacrimose leech?
That is some sort of amorphous creature.
Can I,
Oh, shoot. Is it a black pudding?
No,
Okay, good.
is it a solid form?
it is not. It is currently smothering you.
Gargled bird noises.
Basically. I need everyone to give me an initiative. My fucking system is just lagging like a bitch. Right, is that everyone?
I think so.
Bran. Something has just oozed onto your comrade.
Help me, I've seen what happens in animes.
Then if I go to you, it'll get me too.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Get rid of the torch. I don't want that. I don't need that. That torch out of face. Okay. I guess I will not activate any of my crazy stuff in case I hit Arumax. I'm just gonna. How thick is it across Arumax? Like if I start hacking at it and we're gonna hit the bird.
Currently, it's smothering him. So, you could probably safely attack something else other than it.
Alright. Let's see what happens then.
Alright. First and the last one hit.
So don't do the coal. I haven't activated my blood right.
Mm-hmm. Alright, how much is that?
So just 16.
Alright. Alrighty then. So you begin to lay into this thing. And with each slice, you cut into it, and then out of it. But it doesn't look like it's getting hurt as much as you would hope.
Okay, that's my turn.
Armax, This thing's on top of you.
Can I do anything, or do I have to just struggle to get out of it?
No, it's just basically on top of you.
Just on top?
Yeah. It has not done anything yet.
It is not done it. That's not a good. Well, before it does anything. Can I try to throw it off, or
I mean, it's right now not doing anything. It's just on top of you, hitting you.
it's just hitting me?
Yeah.
I'd like to try and throw it off me.
I mean, okay. I'm sorry, maybe I'm misunderstanding. It has not grappled you.
I'd like to get it off of me.
I mean, okay, let me rephrase this. It's next to you, trying to eat you.
I would like to back away from this and hit it with a fireball.
All right, it's going to take an attack of opportunity at you.
I saved you.
Yay!
All right, so you're going to back up and then attack.
Yes.
All right, it's going to take a swing. And you don't so much step back as it punts you.
Nope. What?
All right. Oh, and you hit it.
Sorry, my system decided to just completely reload roll 20.
Yeah, Roll20 has just been so laggy lately. All right, where do you go, Armax? Deeper into the cave or into the junk pile?
We'll go over to Unit here.
All right.
Alright, so...
Yep. And you did hit, so roll damage.
Alright.
All right. You lay a firebolt into him, and you can hear it scream.
Good.
Unit, what do you want to do?
I want to take a full 5 seconds to stare at the bird and think about, do I help? Do I not? And then I reluctantly raise my left hand and fire frostbite at the thing.
All right. You need to make a what save?
Constitution. He takes 7 cold damage and has disadvantage on his next attack.
Damn, that's a good spell.
Jeez.
Alright, he is currently... Again, you hear it let out an ear-piercing scream.
Then I move behind Aramak.
Alright.
Operation Human Shield.
That's his turn.
Alright, it is now this thing's turn. And he can't do shite. This is bullshit. Right.
Well, technically it's news.
Alright. Bran, it's going to come up to you, and it's going to expand its size and try to engulf you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, nope, missed.
Ha
Wait,
Imagine just fell forward like a sock and completely missed him.
Wait, no. This is a dexterity save. Why does that have an attack roll on it?
Mm,
Yeah, DC 13 dex save. What the
Okay.
fuck you, roll 20.
Whew.
Yeah. So it clambers around you, and you just lightly cut your way out of it.
Sucker!
Close call. Alright. I do believe that's it. Alright. Oh, Bran, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna activate my blood right.
And I will go ahead and... Yeah, I'll go ahead and hex it too. And then I'm gonna hit it till it dies.
yeah.
Probably will.
Maybe.
Holy shit, those both miss. You cut it open to escape its grasp, but in doing so knocks you off balance. And so you just begin to like swing at whatever you can, and it's just too amorphous to hit. Alright, Armax, you're up.
All right.
By the way, you have gotten a long rest, sleeping.
Yes.
In case it's anyone.
All right. I'm gonna throw another fireball at that thing.
Please don't.
Throw a
You mean-
firebolt at it.
It's
Oh,
our
a
turn.
pole. Yeah, that's
Not a.
cool.
Yeah. Sorry. No, that's gonna keep happening forever.
Okay, cool. Whew.
I'm gonna throw a hand grenade at it.
I would like to catch the grenade and throw it back.
I would like to fire a crossbow with my eyes closed.
Fine.
I'm gonna William Tell this bastard.
Alright, you just... Yeah, you basically just fling a small bead of fire onto it, and it explodes.
Oh.
I'd like to take a celebratory healing potion.
Celebrate this.
What the hell is that?
Well, Unit notices something's been biting his ankles.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell something's biting my ankle. It's way down there.
Basically. Alright, the lag is real.
What
Alright.
does it look like?
Oh.
Is that a snake?
No. It's like one.
It looks like if God wanted to combine snakes and butter.
Well, don't worry, it's just been doing... Let's see... Oh, sorry, hold on, I just gotta do some damage. I was hoping it would last another 2 turns. Yes, it is now his turn. Yeah. You know what? Screw it, I'm just gonna do this. Unit, it's going to try and bite you again. Once it decides to roll. Alright.
At this moment, actually hits. I don't have blade song.
Oh. Alright, so yeah, so it actually bloody well hits you. Huh. So you take that pitiful damage at the bottom. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, or have your hit point maximum reduced by the amount of damage taken.
Awesome.
Alright. Alright. So you're currently down 15 hit points.
And that doesn't affect my temp hit points, does it?
Nope. You've taken 0 damage. Your health has been permanently reduced by that amount.
Got it.
Alright. And
Wait, did you say 15?
yes. Because he
That
bit
says-
you 2 other times.
Oh, secret bites I didn't know about that.
Yep. I was doing some secret rolls for your perception, but I figured the third one you'd want to do. Yeah. I wanted to try it out. It's just, I want you guys to roll it. I like instilling fear.
I don't think I need a perception check after the first bite.
Actually, you do. I'll tell you this. He has an ability called Discreet Bite.
Well, I'm about to have an ability called Discreet Melt.
Yep. Alright, but it is your turn.
Tell him.
It is your turn, unit.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Yeah, no, I just had to reorder everything. Oh, ah. Wait, oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna angle this and just. Yeah. What do you do when you find something sucking on your ankles like a tick?
You kill it. You kill it dead.
Squash its head.
What is that? Oh, shit. Wait.
I angled it so I wouldn't kill anyone with it.
Yeah, no, I'll buy it. Brand's gonna get part of his back hair singed, but he won't take damage.
Dex save.
Yep. Oh, yes. Again, this is a map I built so long ago. It's just like I've learned better from this. Holy
You
shit, he
kidding me?
succeeds. So he takes half?
Yeah, he takes half, so 9 damage. Jeez, he's dexterous for a little slimy guy.
Well, to be fairness, they have to because of how sneaky they are. These guys have been following you since you entered the cave.
I blame the bird.
You know what I blame?
You're the one with the torch.
You know what? If we didn't have the torch, you'd be walking blindly. You also wouldn't have a nice pair of brass knuckles and a book written by a person who didn't understand words.
Hey, I have dancing lights. I would be fine without your little torch.
Bran, you're up.
I
Okay.
poke him with the torch.
I caress the insignia on my armor.
Alright, first and last one hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hex him?
I did not.
Alright, so just the first ones. Or no, it's everything.
Oh, but as a bonus action,
But that's your third swing that
I
hit.
can move my head.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, but your third swing is your bonus action one, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'd rather not waste the spell.
Alright. Well, you still have it. But yeah, alright, so you do that and plus that.
Well, I mean, you hexed the first one, didn't you?
He did, and then it died.
Yeah, so can he move it as a bonus action?
Yeah, but his third swing was his bonus action. Because dual wielding. Yeah.
If he wants to, fine.
Yeah. But you still do 18 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, no, 17. Alright. And now it's Armax's turn.
Alright.
You see once again another icky, sticky thing just around you.
I would like to back up.
It's gonna get a swing at you if you do that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, then I'm gonna light it on fire.
Probably a good idea.
I burn it with fire.
All right, that hits. Roll damage. Though it does not scream, you do see the form sizzle into inexistence.
I poke it with the torch.
It also does not sizzle.
And you said torches were useless. I'm going to now take that victory healing potion.
Go ahead.
Alright, carry on.
I want to identify what both of these are,
All right.
if I can.
It's going to be a little hard now that they're immobile, so just make a straight nature check.
I want to cast dancing lights and have them swirling around my feet at all times.
Oh, my system is just lagging. All right, did you make the roll yet?
No, you didn't tell me what role. Would it be survival?
Nature.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, the DM cannot give you light at the moment, but that's just because his system is lagging. Will, you know them to be slimes. Wait, no. Jellies. No. Oozes? No.
Choo-choos.
Pretty sure they're classified as oozes.
No, they're gelatos. You know for a fact they're gelatos.
Gelatos.
The ice cream?
Milk and eggs, bitch.
You are more than welcome to take a look and find out.
Let's, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely will that poison me?
I don't know.
I poke a finger in it.
All right. You poke your... Which one?
The pinky. Just a bit of the claw and just kind of smell it a bit.
No. Which body?
The yellow one.
All right. You poke into it, and it's still warm from when it was burned severely, but it does have a sort of acidic feel to it. You can kind of feel a very painful tingle at the end of your fingertips.
Yeah, not eating that. I wipe it on unit and walk off.
All right. So you guys gonna venture further in?
Yep, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep casting dancing lights around my feet.
I did. You have it on you. Oh, also, who has the book in the brass
Yo.
knuckles? Because I have some sheets that I gotta hand out.
I'll hold on to him since I found him.
All right. All right. Stop. You turn the corner there, and looking ahead, you do see what appears to be the body of a very young human.
Does it look like he has
He's just standing.
Nobles.
Stop.
noble shoes with lots of holes?
No, he's just sort of standing there, kind of Blair Witching, but kind of looking at you guys.
Oh, he's probably dead on something. Is there anything unique about this room?
Make a perception check.
Oh god, I bet he's full of spiders.
Alright. You do notice something about this room.
What is it?
You notice a corpse.
I can't see. Hold on a second.
Poking out of one of the walls.
Is that a, what in the hell is that?
You
Oh
can't-
god, he's a fungus thing.
Is he doing something to me? I'm very cautious. I don't want him to approach me.
He's just sort of staggering closer to you, just heavily moving one foot, then the other, 1 foot, then the other.
He's a zombie. Poke him with a torch.
I'm gonna smack him with the flat of my blade.
Alright, make an attack roll. Alright. You do manage to hit him, and just whack right against the front of his skull. His head sort of falls back, pushes it forward again, and he's raising his arm as if to sort of hug you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He's gonna hug you.
Real quick, that body, what's going on with that body over there?
It's oozing something.
What's it oozing?
You can't tell from this distance.
Is there any way to just, can we, like, knock him down?
Well, right now he's hugging Bran.
Bran,
My armor class.
No, that's an athletics check to grab you.
No, it doesn't. I got new armor.
I know. He's not attacking you. He's grabbing you.
Come on.
That's an athletics check.
is he, like,
Well, shoot. What do I do? What do I gotta roll to not get grabbed?
Because you're the defender, either athletics or acrobatics.
Very well then. Dang.
He grabs you and brings you into a nice deep hug.
and then a chest buster pops out.
And you realize that he's very warm. Like,
Sorry, what?
warm. His entire
Mushroom,
body
yeah.
feels like a hot plate. It actually starts to singe you a little as the flesh upon his body begins to decay and rot.
Oh, shoot. Do I recognize the symptoms as a seedling?
Nope. You recognize the smell. And that's what gets you on guard. As right now the body turns to nothing but ash and blood. And this guy's now currently holding on to you.
Well, that's not okay.
Nope.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I'm out of here.
And that's going to call it for the night.
Oh, dear.
Cause screw that guy.
Oh, I can't wait for next week.
So what is that thing?
You don't know.
We don't know.
That's my sign to get out of here.
It might be.
Nice. Let's see. Oh, what was that, let's see, let me write down on the character sheet here. What was that book now?
Oh,
It's my book. It says nothing.
Book of an Unrendable Language. And you also have...
Unreadable?
Yeah. No, unrendable.
How do you spell that?
Like rend as in like rend flesh. Yeah, you guys wanted more random drops.
Book of Unrendable Language,
Yes.
and Silver Brass Knuckles.
Pristine silver brass knuckles. Silence is power. All right. So, how'd you like it?